Hi there, my name's Dean, and I'm here today to talk to you as a male survivor of childhood sexual abuse. Absolutely anyone can experience abuse, regardless of gender, age, sexuality or race. But there are still so many barriers and stigmas attached to being a male survivor that they prevent men from coming forward and speaking out. These include the fear of judgment and the fact that a large section of society has the misconception that abuse does not happen to men. But it does. So I hope that as a society we can come together and be a little kinder and a bit more understanding to help any man taking that brave step to speak up and ask for help. The effects of sexual abuse, particularly experienced in childhood, can cause serious, lifelong and debilitating problems for survivors. The effects of the abuse as a child wasn't in the immediate aftermath. They surfaced later on and they grew over time. My mental health deteriorated. I turned to substance abuse and I just went from one volatile relationship to another. I lost my identity, my self-worth, and I became untrusting, isolated and suicidal, making several attempts on my life. I had no one to turn to. My mum had died when I was 11 and I had no contact with my dad. My life just fell apart. I was stuck in this vicious cycle and I nearly lost hope of anything ever changing. One day, I reached a point where I decided I couldn't do this anymore. I couldn't just continue to struggle every day. It was becoming exhausting and draining and I desperately wanted to live. I reached out to a wonderful local charity called Stepping Stones North Wales for help and counselling. I also cut out toxic people from my life and I put all my energy into taking back control from my abusers. After all, they had no right to impact on my life like this anymore. I then went on and met a wonderful man, who's now my husband, who gave me hope that not everyone I came across in life is the same as in my past. As I began my recovery and talked with a counsellor about what had happened to me, I grew stronger and I learnt to cope and let go and live without the pain. It hasn't been easy, but as I sit here today with the help of the counselling from Stepping Stones, who also gave me the skills I needed to get control back of my life, along with my own sheer determination, I found happiness and peace that I never thought I'd find. Some days they can still be difficult, but they're manageable, and it just shows that the glimmer of hope that I always had was worth holding on to in the end. I'd like to end my talk with the fact that you've probably noticed that I never referred to myself as a victim of abuse. That's because I only see myself as a survivor. I also hope that after hearing me speak today, I've helped you see that male survivors can be survivors that thrive.